Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Raph, back with the combo banger video, man. Now, first things first, I do want to thank you guys for blowing up my previous video, man. If you guys did enjoy the hand cam video, let me know in the comment section right now, bro. If you guys haven't watched it, it'll be up in the corner top right. Tap that I button. You guys can check that video out, man. But in the meanwhile, today's video, like I promised from my poll from a few days ago, I was gonna bring you guys a strafing tutorial video. I promise you this video will literally make you a god tier player. It'll be straight to the point, no beating around the bush, etc, etc. But I'm gonna explain to you guys. So there's gonna be 3 parts to the video. The initial part, the first part, will be explaining what strafing literally is and how it works, and the second part of the video will be explaining different type of strafing mechanics. This means if you can jiggle strafe, when to jiggle strafe an enemy, when to basically hard strafe an enemy, etc, etc. You'll understand when you get to that part of the video. And the last part of the video will be tips to get better strafing results outside of the game, man. Hopefully you guys do end up watching the full video, because I promise you guys this will help you guys become a way better player inside the game. If you guys do want to see any more tips and tricks, by the way, let me know in the comment section, man. Hope you guys do enjoy the rest of the video and tutorial. If you guys do, show your love by tapping the like button down there. Subscribe if you aren't new. Let's go on ahead and continue with the video. Right, heading into the first part of the video, man. The biggest question: what is strafing? Why is it so sufficient? So to start things off, on the screen right now, here's the literal definition of what strafing really means. But in COD Mobile terms, it's basically just you moving left to right, stuff like that. It's really simple, basic mechanics. But here's the thing: the reason why strafing, and I always, out of all the movement mechanics you can do in this game, strafing is the most sufficient. The reason why is because strafing is unpredictable. What do I mean by that? Well, basically, you are the only person, the player itself, who's committing the strafing act or the strafing mechanic is the only person who knows what way you're going. The only way you die against someone who's shooting back at you when you're strafing is if A, they're lucky enough to land their shots on you, or B, they have god tier aim and they just predict wherever you're strafing. So in other words, man, that's why I really recommend a lot of you guys to strafe, and this is why I'm here today, to show you guys how to properly master strafing. Now, most people, when they hear strafing, they just think about going left, right. No, there's actually multiple ways you can strafe, one of them being jiggle strafing and the other one being hard strafing. We're going to showcase those 2 ways of strafing on the second part of the video, so let's jump into that right now. Alright, loading into our game, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how you can jiggle strafe. So basically, like I said, long story short, all you're doing is ADS, you're moving your joystick left, right really fast, you know what I'm saying? The whole point of this, like I said, on your enemy's POV, which you guys will see right now, you're basically vibrating quite fast, man. It makes you pretty hard to hit, you know what I'm saying? Pretty hard to land your shots on an enemy, man. But like I said, the way you do this, basically left, right, you want to go faster until you're basically moving really fast in between. The main benefits of doing this strafing technique is obviously when you're in a 1v1 gunfight, it makes the enemy pretty hard to land their bullets on you, especially if you're trying to trace them. So pro tip, if you're ever in a gunfight where somebody's jiggle strafing you, you know what you do? You do not try to attempt and trace their body, because you're going to lose that gunfight. Instead, just shoot straight at them and their body and let the bullets lead towards the enemy. Enemies jiggle strafing me, instead of me trying to trace, because I'm trying to trace, it'll make my aim very bouncy. What you want to do just instead is just pre-fire. The aim assist will basically lock onto your enemy already by the time you shoot. You're gonna get a free kill just like that. Alright, loading into the second part of the technique. I'm gonna call this the hard strafing. All you gotta do is just ADS and commit to an angle, right, left, whatever it is. Try to change it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? This will basically make it so that you're actually pretty hard to hit and actually trace on your enemy's POV. As you can see, I'm out here trying to trace, at the same time move. It's not too easy, bro. The whole point of this, right, and the reason why it's very sufficient is because your enemies won't really predict where you're going. In other words, making it really hard for you to get hit. I'll showcase a clip right now of me doing this in a scrim, so check it out and you guys are going to understand how overpowered this technique is.
I got one of gas, but I'm healing up.
Yeah, hopefully this technique actually helped you guys out, man. Let's move on to the third part of the video, and let's jump into it right now. Right, loading into the third part of the video, man. Benefits and tips and tricks that you can actually utilize on to make your strafing better outside of the game, man. So in other words, loadout, stuff like that. So obviously, first things first, you want to make sure you go to your gunsmith and select attachments, obviously, that have like really good ADS movement speed benefits. Obviously, the MX-9 is the weapon that has the best strafing, or the best strafing speed. in the game, I believe. But if we're gonna go for a gun as, like, let's say just a basic gun, let's say for example a QQ9, you know what I'm saying, because the QQ9 has pretty mediocre ADS movement speed. But if you want to make it so that the ADS speed or ADS movement speed is very, very good, you put on light stock attachments that boost ADS movement speed, you know what I'm saying. It'll benefit you a lot. Try to, if you can, refrain from using granulated grip tape, because it does slightly, and I mean very slightly, reduce your ADS movement speed, but it's not too bad to be noticed, you know what I'm saying. I will say though, try to refrain from using barrels. For example, barrels like marksman barrel, stuff like that. A marksman barrel really does hurt your ADS movement speed by quite a lot, man. So try to refrain from using those barrels. That's why I usually utilize on movement, you know what I'm saying, for my weapons, because obviously mobility equals both movement when you're ADS and moving overall, man. It's very, very beneficial for your weapons, stuff like that. So once you got that situated, man, you're gonna go to your perks and make sure you put on Skulker, dude. Skulker with the MX9 is arguably the most toxic thing that's ever arrived in this game to history date. And when you pair these two combos into one, man, you're gonna be moving like crazy, man. So hopefully those tips do help you out a lot, man. If you guys do want to also counter somebody who's using disable, this works especially on LMGs. You want to make sure, let's say you, for example, the PKM, always equip disable on your LMGs, marksmans, even SMGs and ARs. Use disable because it will actually hinder the enemy's abilities to strafe against you, man. So hopefully those tips do help you out. To the rest of y'all, bro, if you guys did enjoy the tutorial video I did show you guys today, man, show your love by tapping that like button down there. Subscribe if you are new, and I will once again catch you guys in your next video, bro. Peace out, y'all.